Hello and welcome to Skull Horde. This is a game that just came out and I purchased it. Yes, I actually bought it, and that is because this is the kind of game that I actually really like. If you too like auto battler, dungeon crawling, synergy making RPGs, then this is kind of what you want to check out. There is a link in the description if you want to do that. Let's start a new run here. I don't want to continue with the one that I had beforehand. So basically, in this game, you are a necromancer, or as you can see right here, you're a flying skull who used to be a necromancer, and indeed, you're going to be creating an army of skeletons, and all kinds of different skeletons actually, massive amounts of different kinds, so much so that you unlock so many, and they all have different crazy synergies and skills and all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, there is obviously a skill tree, as you could see right here. I'm actually going to reset my skill tree so that you can have an idea about what's actually going on. So there are damage multipliers over here. This is all passive, as you can see right here, so you can actually change your respawn rate and so on and so forth. Same thing with your active ability. Each individual character has an activatable ability. This one that we're currently playing has a frenzy ability, which basically makes it so that enemies, or shall we say allies, do more damage or attack faster. Same thing with power. As far as I'm aware, frenzy is attacking faster and power is attacking more forcefully, and shielded means that they don't take damage, or at the very least reduce damage taken, whatever it is. Then you can also spec into your attack rate multiplier, which means that you attack faster, and various other things. You can also do, all kinds of stuff like attacking multiple targets and stuff like that, which might actually make sense. Shall we do that? Yeah, let's have us attack twice. I think that sounds pretty cool. And then we can also do this attack rate multiplier. Why not? And then we'll just exit the skill tree there. Okay, so we're gonna just go with this guy. As you can see, you do have Garg, the Many, and Yorick, as well as Adam. And indeed, it tells you absolutely every single thing you need to know about how you unlock the other skulls. So, yeah, I haven't actually done that yet because I'm terrible at this game, just so you know. Yeah, so we're going to start with a selection of basic skeletons. Now, these skeletons can be merged and upgraded to veteran status and then to champion status. And basically what that means is the more of the same type you get, the better. So yeah, it's going to be very useful. And by the way, look in the top right corner of the screen. That is the timer that we are going to have to kind of try to beat on each individual level, because otherwise you are going to get your difficulty increased. As you see, it has gone from easy to easy 2. And you're going to be continuing to do that again and again and again until you get to extreme high levels. So, as I said before, basically it's all about this. There you go. Boom. Look at that. We got a churl there, and that has now advanced this churl into a veteran quality in comparison to him being just some random, basic unit. Same thing with the archers. As you can see, I can get a veteran archer. And we're going to re-roll this, and we can get some more bulwarks. Let's get some more bulwarks so we can actually get the veterans on those. I am not very good at this game, by the way, as I said already, but I just wanted to stress that because I don't actually know yet what are the best synergies. I've tried a number of different things so far, and from what I can tell, the best course of action right at this moment in time, at least for this particular character, is to go for a heavy front line with a bunch of ranged troops in the back. But obviously that could just be my that was my best experience so far. That was literally how I managed to almost make it to the boss of the first level. Obviously that doesn't sound particularly good, but that was that was the furthest I've gotten, so just bear that in mind. Now also, your skeleton, your skull, shall we say, doesn't actually have a health bar. You don't have a health bar with this guy. What you have is, if you get hit, then your skeletons will be taking 100% damage. So for example, if your guys have armor in any way, they will be taking less damage, of course. But if you yourself get hit, then they will take full damage. So yeah, that obviously you want to try to prevent taking damage. Gain 50% more armor if your entire squad is alive. That sounds really good, so we'll do that. I'm going to try to go for a high armor build. I don't know whether that's really going to work, but we'll try it, I guess. More damage, why not? More damage, sounds pretty good. And yeah, we'll see how we do. At the moment, it is trifling difficulty, so we don't really need to worry too much about many of these enemies. And I'm just going to try and find... Yep, there we go. We've got the merchant over there as well. Ah, player attack damage. Nice, thank you. Yes, I will take that. That is very, very nice. Generally, I don't really consider the player character to be that amazing, but I think it's actually quite nice. Oh, we can go for... Wow, lots of armor. Okay, this is actually really, really good. Let's go for armor multiplier right there. That sounds really, really nice. As I said, I'm going to try to go for armor here so that we can potentially unlock the second character, because I've never done that yet. So I think it would be quite fun if we can make it work. Oh yeah, by the way, if any of your skeletons die, there is a respawn time. Yes, there is a respawn time of a few seconds. Each one will take some time to come back. If you lose all of your skeletons, then you lose a life. And you have 3 lives. So just bear that in mind. Okay, so we got some pikemen. I'm not entirely sure if I really like the pikemen that much, but I think they're kind of good, aren't they? I don't know. I'm going to just upgrade our tier right now. We can go for some choppers as well. Let's just actually do this. We can get jesters too. Quill hogs, we can get some of those. Why not? Let's see. We can get some more bulwarks, get another churl. I don't have anything else, unfortunately, here, but yeah. So now we are going to, you know, we're going to grow our army, yeah? We're going to grow our army and we're going to see how we do with it. But ideally, what we want to try to do is obviously overwhelm our opponents. Overwhelm our opponents dramatically, so much so that they won't be able to do anything. That's kind of what we're hoping to go for here. So I'm just going to try to get as much armor as possible. Thank you very much. Yes, get me that. And yes, all these chests, of course, will contain really, really nice things. So we will be attempting to try to loot as many of them as possible, and of course try to gain as much in terms of cash and corpuscles and so on and so forth. Ah, here we go. So here we go. Yeah, so basically you're going to encounter random objects like statues and altars, and in this case a well, and this allows you to decide on what you would like to go for. It's a risk reward type deal. So that means in exchange for increasing the rate with which dungeon threat increases by 5%, you can recruit 3 units for free. I'm going to take that. Most of the time, I will take pretty much every single optional increase. I'm going to get rid of the pikemen here. And I am going to increase the tier of unit that I'm going to get here. And we're going to get a Dreadmaul. Might as well get a Dreadmaul. Why not? And then let's see what else we can get. Let's get another archer. Get another bulwark, get another chopper. Let's try to there we go. Get another veteran for one of the choppers there. And get another one of these. And then I don't have any more space. So that's unfortunate. But that's okay. That's alright. We've gotten some pretty big power-ups. But unfortunately, the threat that we're getting is increasing as time goes on. So we need to be a little bit aware of that. Okay, so what do we have here? Scabbard. Ooh, that reduces our armor. Not a terribly big fan of that. Not going to take that. We could go for health. I think we'll probably go for health. And then we'll move on. And I'm just going to destroy all these destructibles. I generally like destroying those, you know, just in case they actually end up dropping something relatively useful. Now, the question is, where's the portal? Because the portal is ideally what you want to try to find. As you can see, it is demanding right now. The difficulty is demanding, so I am a little bit worried. What's this? An opportunity to stray from the path. You sense both danger and the promise of treasure. Do you take the risk? There is no turning back. Charred Forest, let's go. I generally tend to like taking all these risks randomly, just because I think it's hilariously fun to do stuff like that, even though it may kill me. Yeah, this is definitely going to kill me. I have a bad feeling about this. Kill the elite to progress. Okay, I will try. Oh dear, I have a bad feeling. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll be okay. What is this thing over here? Oh yeah, I know what this is. I think this, yeah, as you see here, the hand is oppressive. It beckons you to stop and reject the offered gift. To proceed further would be an act of irreverent transgression. If you accept, units will take 3 seconds longer to respawn for 90 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to say not now on this. Because I only have a very small amount, and I would be gaining 50% of my ducats as well as the corpuscles as well. So generally it wouldn't be worth it, in my opinion. We have a very, very nice chest here that gets me a super nice artifact. Yep, there we go. This can happen once every 0.25 seconds. We're going to chill enemies to the bone, if you'll excuse the pun. If you could go back in time with what you know now, would you return to the start of the previous floor? Accumulated dungeon threat will remain. I'm going to say no to that because I'd like to kill the elite if at all possible. Let's go frenzy. Let's try to do this. You can press shift, by the way, if you want to draw your units back to you. I'm going to do that right now so that we can hopefully clobber the enemy elite. We're having some issues. Yeah. Okay. We might be alright as long as we just continue to get our people respawned. Because, as I said, if you lose all your people, then you will lose a life. And that is not something that we want to do, if we can help it. Yeah, we seem to actually be doing a really, really good job right now. Okay, do we want this? Stack damage multiplier? Not really, but sure. Okay, fine. We'll go for it, just because maybe it's going to be something really, really good. There we go. Okay, we did it. Wow. Assassin's Blade. Gain stack on kill cloaked. What does that mean? Braces. Okay, increased speed. Okay, that's nice. The portal has now appeared. Well, the question is, where is the portal? Where is it? I don't know. But yeah, you can see here that we're obviously in a situation where the difficulty is now oppressive, which is very, very harsh for us to deal with. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I am thinking right now we'll just do what we can to get as many level ups as possible with our people here. There we go. Quillhog veteran. Another Dreadmaul, veteran, chopper, veteran. There we go. Getting loads of those. And then we can do one more. No, okay, that's it. That's all I can do, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll do okay, because it is still oppressive. We're on the 3rd level only, and the difficulty is on oppressive. Oh dear, we have to kill the elite once again. Okay, so we're going to have to go for something. Units slowly regenerate health when less than 20% health remains. That's kind of not so good. When a friendly unit dies, all nearby enemy units gain 3 stacks of chilled. Yeah, that's actually okay, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? I don't really know what that's particularly going to do, but our units do end up dying quite often. Let's do Frenzy. And hopefully we'll be okay. I do need to actually loot some of these chests. There we go. Give me that. Dodge scaling? No, I'm gonna reject that. I'm gonna get some corpuscles for that, because dodge scaling is not really going to be that useful. Ah, there we go. We froze an enemy. Unlock Ice Mage. Okay, so that's what that is for. That's nice. Okay, let's get more frenzy. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, there we go. The elite is almost dead, by the way. Let's try to make sure that we... Yes, nice. Unit armor increases with missing health up to 50%. Yeah, take that. Thank you very much. That is going to be extremely powerful for us. And let's see if I can... Yeah, and it's now punishing... Yep, the difficulty is now punishing. We've got to be very, very careful here. And I would like to... I don't really want to go through the portal yet, but I have to. I don't really want to chance it, just in case. Let's go for another Dreadmaul here. Another Churl. That's obviously going to help us out. Let's see. Another Churl. Quillhog. Another Churl. Archer. This guy. This guy. There we go. And generally, what I'm trying to do right now is get to champion levels. I want to try to upgrade my characters to champion level. Remember that you can inspect a wealth of information at any time by pressing this button. As you can see, the information changes depending on context. When evaluating an item or potential recruit, this screen will explain the relevant stats and characteristics. So for example, you can see here, gain 50% more armor. This is all our unique stats that we have currently. And so as you can see, we are going for armor, and we are also, of course, going for chill effects. And that's pretty much it. I'm not sure how well that's going to go, but we're trying our best. Maybe it's not going to work out. Dodge scaling. Don't need that. Rejecting that. I don't want dodge scaling. if I can help it. Okay, punishing 2 right now. It's every 30 seconds, by the way, that the difficulty increases. What's this? An opportunity to... Oh, dear. The spider's lair. Okay, I know about the spider's lair. I've been there before. It's a little bit tough, but we're going to do it. We might be a little bit luckier than I was last time, potentially. Let's go for this. There we go. We finally got a champion level archer. And we've got a bunch of choppers here. Okay, that's really not going to help me that much. But yeah, I guess it's going to be okay. Let's try it out. Yeah, so these are very, very small little spiders that are not really going to do much, but there are a huge amount of them, so that's obviously a problem. Okay, yeah, we're going to stay here. A legendary item. I cannot say no to that. Dancer's shoes. Once again, I'm going to banish this thing. I don't want to get banished. I don't want to get Dancer's shoes right now, so we are just going to do this. Going to stand here. And we're just going to hope that my forces do a relatively good job at staying alive. You can see here that our health down in the bottom right is absolutely fine. We are, because the green bar, as you can see right there, is our total health at the moment. So whenever we lose more people, that will deplete over time. There you go. The challenge has now been completed. Where is my item? There it is. When a unit would be killed by an attack, the attack is instead dodged, and the unit heals for 25% of its max health and gains 5 stacks of feeble. Sure. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea whether that's any good, but yeah, might as well, right? Might as well. Okay, so this is the elite right here. I'm going to actually call my forces to me so that we can potentially clobber this guy a little bit quicker than we are right now. Player attack damage. Okay, that sounds pretty nice. And I can only hope that, yeah, no, we are actually doing a relatively good job here. And indeed, my forces are just absolutely slaughtering this guy. This is really, really nice. Let's go for Frenzy with that. There we go. Nice. Oh, and I literally went through the portal straight away because I didn't realize the portal was going to spawn right beneath us. That's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, that is really, really bad. Okay. Well, there we go. We got a champion shell now. Let's just do this. Dread Maul. Another bulwark. There we go. Another one of those. Okay, let's continue here. Ah, so that is, I missed out on a legendary item right there. I really did. Yes, you can press this button to inspect the current stats of all your units. And there you go. So you can actually have a look at every single one of them, and you can see how much damage each of them are doing, of course, as well. You can see that the Dread Maul is doing very, very nice damage here. The Chopper is also doing nice damage. Seems like they're the ones that are actually carrying everyone to victory. At least when it comes to damage. I need to find a merchant. I need to find a corpuscle merchant, if I can. That would be extremely, extremely useful for us. Wow, we're actually mowing them down really, really nicely here, surprisingly enough. Let's go for a nice little frenzy here as well. Make sure that we're not going to take... Ooh, yeah, we're taking a lot of casualties here right now. These guys are really, really harsh, but thankfully my forces are very resilient at the moment. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a lot more difficult than anticipated. Let's use Frenzy once again. Try to get these guys out of the way. These fellows are insanely hard. Look at this. Yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, you can see obviously down at the bottom what we're currently doing when it comes to respawn times. And it doesn't seem that bad, actually, surprisingly enough. Oh, the portal is already there. I really want a merchant. Can I please find a merchant? No, I'm not going to find one. Okay, I am going to leave. I am literally just going to leave because there is no point in me staying if I cannot find a merchant. It's just going to increase my difficulty unnecessarily. But I am farming some pretty nice ducats here, so maybe it's a good idea. I don't know. No, I'm going to go. I'm just going to go. Maybe we'll get some nice champions or something like that. Alright, so we got archers, bulwark. Nah, there we go. Shell. Do I want more shells? No, I want chopper. There we go. There's a champion chopper right there. That's nice. Let's get more bulwarks. More bulwarks. There we go. There's another champion. Nice. Great, great, great. Now let's see what else we can get. Another Dread Maul. There we go. We're getting champions across the board. This is crazy. Okay, so the question is, can I actually get some quills. No, we're getting really unlucky here. What is this? A ranged unit with low armor but high dodge chance. Yeah, we could go for that. The Herald is also something that I've played with in the past. It doesn't seem that good, unfortunately. Not with my experience at the moment, at least. So as you can see, we've got Oath of the Brawler here. Now, basically, oaths are things that you gain when you... Oh dear. When you have a certain amount of high tier units, the oath stays despite even if you get rid of that particular unit. So just bear that in mind. I am having a bad feeling about this. Yeah, as you can see, my forces are just getting absolutely slaughtered here, and there isn't much I can do about it. They're all getting chilled massively, which is obviously great, but they're splitting into multiples every single time. This is extremely difficult. Alright, looks as though I am gonna have a problem. Yeah, because these champions will all take a very long time to respawn. And I guess I will just try to find the merchant. If I can actually find the merchant. I mean, literally, is there even a merchant? Is there even a merchant? I don't even know. Probably not. Is there not a merchant on the boss level? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, this is harsh. Yeah, this is going to be very, very difficult. Unfortunately, there we go. There we go. We lost a life. Everyone respawns instantly, and so we're able to continue fighting. And we do a lot of AoE damage when that happens as well. So just bear that in mind. Okay, what do we have here? Crit chance. Alright, so 5%. What's this? Splinter thorns. Yeah, okay. All units gain thorns. That sounds pretty nice. And if I can... Oh, wow. Yeah. What? So no one's dead, really? No one's dead? Okay. So the enemy is over here. I do 2 damage to this thing. That's actually kind of insane. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Maybe we'll do a little bit better once we start getting our respawns. I mean, obviously the boss, oh dear. It has different phases by the looks of things. Okay, so it's entered some kind of invulnerability state. Does that mean it's going to get some ads to help it out? I think so. That's probably what's going to happen. What do we have here? What's this? Oh, we can actually buy stuff. This is crazy good. Okay. Let's see. Let's just go with this. I'm basically just buying everything that I can right now because I'm a bit worried. I don't think I'm going to have the ability to do this. Yep. But I need a merchant. Oh, there's the merchant. Nice. Okay, absolutely perfect. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? Let's see. We want stack damage, I guess. Crit chance. Let's re-roll. Let's see what else we can get. If Thorns damage results in a critical, the attacker gains a stack of Brittle. That could be useful. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. Re-roll once again. Let's see what else we get. Okay, no, no, no. Okay, yeah, we'll get the armor, I guess, and then we'll see what else we get. Let's have a look. Health, crit chance scaling, free re-rolls. Okay, well, I guess crit chance scaling. That's going to have to be it. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think that's really going to make that much of a difference to our overall effectiveness, but I'm kind of hoping that us being able to buy additional units may have made a difference. Maybe. I mean, at the moment, we do seem to be killing the boss a little bit. As you can see, it is actually running away now again. And we can pick up one... Oh dear, really? Destructible spawn multiplier? I guess it's actually not even terrible for us to take that, I suppose. If we're just going to be running by all these destructibles anyway, we might as well benefit from it a little bit. And it looks as though this might actually be the end. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to kill the boss here. I have just not enough power. I think I need a little bit more, well, shall we say... just a little bit more, well, focus on in terms of, like, you know, how many kinds of units we have and what kinds of units we have. and I just didn't do that. But there you go. We did manage to get the boss down quite, not a terrible amount, I suppose, not a terrible amount, but yes, as you can see, we do actually end up leveling up very, very much, and you can see here we almost make it to level 10. I don't actually know what level 10 gets us, if anything, but yeah, you could see here how much damage each individual thing did, each, you know, how much damage was taken by each individual unit as well. And indeed how many they were able to kill. So you can see here that it looks as though the archer and the dreadmaul were... Wait, the chopper was actually the highest in damage. So it seems to me like we're going to have to do a little bit of something with that. We might have to do that. There we go. The Ice Mage, we got one of those. We also got the Shadow Veil. The Black Ledger. We gained Revenance on kill. I don't know what Revenance is, but now we look at this. We've gained 3 skill points, and we can now spec that into anything we want. Now, generally, obviously, if you want to, you can spec into other things. Just not your... you don't have to spec into your own person. You can spec into something else. From my perspective, I personally might think that this is really, really good. Like, for example, getting armor multipliers, respawn rate multipliers for your vanguards, unit cost for vanguards, and then you can get an extra starting unit for bulwark and pikemen straight up. Just literally straight up, which could be extremely, extremely powerful. So let's go for the respawn rate. Let's try to get the respawn rate really, really low there so that the enemy, well, should we say the enemy, when they kill them, are just going to see them come back almost immediately. That would be pretty fun. Obviously, as you can see right here, I didn't actually unlock any of these skulls, unfortunately, but that's just how it is. And indeed, there are a handful of extra maps as well, but unfortunately, I only have the Catacombs right now. You know, that's just how it goes. And then we'll see if I can maybe do something a little bit better this time. And there it is, another challenge completed where we get to choose 3, oh yes, 3 free units. And indeed, look at that, we're getting some veterans right here. I'm basically just getting the lowest tier of unit this time around. I think maybe that is going to provide us with a slightly better return on what we can do. Yeah, there we go, nice champion there. And let's have a look. Okay, there we go, nice champion there, that's wonderful. I'm basically just spending as cheap amount of gold as I possibly can. I feel like that probably makes more sense than doing anything else. Stack damage multiplier rooted. Okay, sure, why not? Not sure how good that really is, but we've got really good respawn rate multiplier this time around as well, by the way, and that's kind of what I'm going for here, basically making it so that it's very, very easy for our people to come back after dying. And that does seem to be, well, it feels like it's actually working out quite well, but obviously that's not a surefire thing, so I guess we'll see what happens in due time. But, I mean, you can see here already that this elite is not really having, well, very good luck. So we might have something good on our hands here. Unfortunately, as you can see, we are ending up losing quite a bit. Okay, so free rerolls, I don't really care about this. I think I'm just going to reject it. Let's have a look at Death Feint. Oh yeah, that's actually really nice. We're going to probably take that. And we can probably go up here for the portal. Is it up here? No. Okay, it's not up here. Well, that does give my units a small chance to respawn, so we don't really need to worry too much about it. I can even go into the merchant here. Let's get another respawn rate multiplier. That sounds super, super good, actually. Let's do that. Gain health on dodge, player attack, destructible spawn location. That is absolutely terrible. I guess we will go for the ethereal form, or we just reroll again. Armor multiplier, respawn rate multiplier. That sounds insane. Yes, let's do that. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be really fast now. 50% respawn rate multiplier in comparison to, what was it, 28% or something like that. So yeah, that is really, really nice. And let's see, where do I actually go here? It feels to me like I have, there we go. Okay, that's where the portal spawned. That's hilarious. Okay, well, we've got a huge amount of ducats here, so we're going to have a great time. Nice. Another champion. That's great. Let's get some more archers. There we go. There's another champion there. We can get another one of these. Basically just trying our best to get as many of these units as possible. Basically, any single time we see a unit that we have, I'm going to be getting it. Oath of the Brawler, 10% additional melee damage. Very nice. Okay, yeah. We might be able to get more of that as time goes on as well. Kind of hopeful. Attack rate. There we go. Spider's Lair. Okay, let's do it. Why not? We've just entered this one, so we might as well. And I don't really have any space for anything else here, but I guess we will just take one archer. I mean, how can I say no to that, right? And let's see. Okay, so this is going to be slightly easy, I guess, because as we know, the spiders are not that difficult. Ah, there's an elite chest. That's absolutely fantastic. That's really nice. Gonna get that straight away. Okay, yes, yes, yes. I will take that. And then we just need to do a little bit of something here. Oh, yes, there we go. I'm gonna definitely take that. Okay, we're gonna get chopper. Yeah, more archers. How can we say no? More archers. Okay, what else can we get? Yeah, we can get a load. Another veteran. Yep. Sounds good. Let's go with more pikemen here. There we go. A champion. Champion pikeman. That's great. Let's go for more of these as well, yeah. Okay, Oath of the Butcher, look at that. 25% damage multiplier. Absolutely fantastic. Bear in mind, as I say, as soon as you get this oath, as soon as you get any of the oaths, you can get rid of that particular unit type. So you don't need to, you know, keep it around or anything like that if you don't want it. Ooh, now this is actually going to be insanely nice. Look at this. The gong beckons to be struck. What horrors will it summon? Reduce dungeon threat. 3 steps. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy for us to defeat these spiders, hopefully. And enemy duration. Okay, sure, why not? And there you go, we did it. We also unlocked the druid. Okay, I have no idea what that is. I guess it's a different type of skeleton, of course, but yeah, that's definitely going to be very, very helpful. And did I already complete the challenge? I think I did. It already reduced the threat meter to oppressive, which is hilarious. Okay, there's the elite right there. Let's get a nice little frenzy going on. There we go. Immediate death. Nice. 50% more armor. Attack rate. Sure. Okay. I've got 80 corpuscles. Might as well go in here and actually see what's going on. Deal stack on crit. That sounds pretty cool. Gain stack on kill. Incisive? I have no idea what that means, but we're going to take it. Maybe it's really, really good. Yeah, so we've basically done everything that we can here. And let's just see. Where is the portal? I have no idea. Yeah, you can bring this map up by pressing tab. By the way, it's a little bit easier for us to know where to go. Okay, unfortunately, this is not the way. I think we're going to have to go this way and maybe completely upwards. Because the portal has now appeared. I have wasted quite a lot of time on this level. Wait a minute, what was that? Aha! I almost missed this. There we go. Gonna get thorns for our friendly units. Sounds pretty nice. Let's go through. We've got 98 ducats. That's gonna be a lot of really, really nice units for us. Okay, so more choppers it is. More pikemen. More churls. There we go. More pikemen. More of these. Another chopper. I don't have any more. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, yeah, so let's see what we can do. I am almost to the boss once again. Do I have more damage, though? Do I actually have more damage or not? Because I'm not sure. So far, it feels like maybe I do, but then at the same time, well, you kind of question it, because the boss took so long for us to basically do any damage to it, but our difficulty was a lot higher then as well. I think our difficulty this time around is very, very low in comparison. So we might get lucky, right? We might get lucky. And oh, okay, very nice. Already able to go to the next level. That means the boss awaits us. Yeah, I guess we will do something about that. Yeah, let's just go down here real quick first. And I think we're just going to leave right now, because 133 ducats, I can't say no to that. Let's go into the corpuscles area as well. Let's have a look. Okay, attack rate multiplier, health. No, we're going to just take hand wraps. I think that sounds really, really good. And then we'll move on. And then we're going to go in and try to upgrade our forces some more. Yes. Let's get some more archers. Get more of these. Yeah, okay, this. Yeah, we can do that. There we go. We got 2 champions now. 2 champions. Absolutely crazy. We can also get another one of those. And I need more choppers. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Yep, here we go. So here's the boss. Is it the same boss? It is the same boss. Okay. I'm kind of worried about this thing. Is there something I can do about... can I actually see the enemy? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Kind of unfortunate. Okay, what about Frenzy here? Can I actually kill these things? Because I know that beforehand... Oh my forces are dying really, really quickly here. But they are respawning a lot quicker than we're used to. Is that true? I actually don't know. Oh dear. Okay, what's this? Ah, nice. Okay, yeah, let's get that. Another champion archer. That's great. Thanks very much for that. That's going to be crazy good. Yeah. Nice, nice. Good damage, good damage. Okay, more corpuscles with the merchant there. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to have to move to the boss, because otherwise we're going to take way too long to get over there. And there we go. There he is. Okay, let's see what we can do. I know for a fact that what he's going to do is he's going to run away multiple times, and he becomes invulnerable to damage after a certain amount of HP has been lost, I assume. Something like that, maybe? Yeah. Yep, there we go, there we go. Okay, he's running away now. That's obviously fine if he wants to do that. And our forces are... slowly but surely respawning, so I suppose that's good. Let's go and see if we can continue to do damage to the boss here. Well, this is going a lot easier than it was last time, that's for sure. Look at the HP of the boss in comparison. I mean, we're inflicting so much damage right now. It's actually kind of crazy, the difference. And I am not sure why that is. I guess it's because I have focused on just leveling these troops instead of trying to diversify a little bit more and trying to use some of the newly acquired skeletal classes. Obviously, just because I don't really know that much about the synergies or anything like that, so I suppose that makes a difference, right? But yeah, anyway, let's just continue going onward and see if we can maybe get the victory. It would be wonderful if we could. It really would. Look at how much damage we can do. We're actually inflicting a lot. It's pretty nice. I know I certainly wasn't expecting it. And I think we are fine, are we? That's the question. Ah, it's running again. Alright, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Just gotta stay patient. And here we go, maybe. Yes, there it is! Defeat the Catacombs boss. Absolutely perfect. And we now just need to defeat 5 remaining enemies. This should be extremely simple. I mean, literally. We can see them on the map, of course. And secondly, well, they're not very strong. Yeah, they are just getting absolutely slaughtered. And I'm sure the other one is nearby. Where is it? Yes, it's in the middle. And the timer is still counting down. Just bear that in mind. Where is it? There it is. Nice. And I believe that is indeed a victory for us.
Free of my chains, and burst through the granite slab intended to contain me for all eternity. With a horde of bone at my disposal, I carve through the fleshy abominations that guard my tomb. It is time to seek revenge.
And there you go, there's the victory. Wow, that was so much easier than the previous run. It's actually insane how much easier it was. And there you go, we're gaining a load of skill points as well. That's really going to make a big difference. Maybe it's because I actually spec'd into our classes here, because I mean, you can see here, look at what we actually had going on here. Look at the bulwark. It obviously doesn't kill that much, but it really manages to survive. And that's the big deal, you know? We really do need something that just manages to hold on a massive amount. There's the druid. Got the sewer level putrid maze filled with hordes of rotting creatures. Expect a mass of weak foes. And indeed, we now have 3 additional skill points to spend. And we're going to just be spending that. We can change the unit cost a little bit, of course, as well, if we want to. The damage multiplier, armor multiplier. Go with the damage multiplier, why not? Sounds pretty fun to me. And there we have it. And yes, so the character completion, as you can see, is 10% now on this guy. I don't know what that means. I'm not too sure what you're going to get when you complete a character. But anyway, if you would like to check out Skull Horde, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.